is here, and you're probably ready for some seasonal updates and quick home makeovers. Lifestyle and design expert Kelly Edwards is here. Well, you may recognize Kelly as a host of Design on a Dime on HGTV or the Style Network's Tacky House. You can also find her on the Emmy Award-winning show Home Made Simple. Now she's sharing her tips and tricks to get your home in order. Welcome, and I feel like I need to sit down and take some notes right now.
Thanks for having me. Yeah, you're absolutely right. Spring is sprung, so I'm always here to share all my design tips for the spring.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I just moved here from Montana, so I am starting from scratch. I have a clean slate here. When it comes to organization, like really what comes with like the spring cleaning and just kind of spoofing it up, would you say?
You know, well, in terms of spring cleaning, I'm always a less is more girl. I mean, that's just typically how I operate. You should see my house. If it doesn't have a purpose, it doesn't belong here. As you can see, my dining room's kind of sparse, but it keeps me definitely organized. So in terms of organization for your home, I always say, if you don't need it all the time, then don't keep it around and you don't have to worry about it, especially when we've spent so much time in our houses lately. And I always love a good bin. So bins you can tuck anywhere in your home that you can get everything out of the space that you don't need is always helpful, especially when you're working from home.
That's true. As I'm unpacking boxes, I'm always thinking, why did I bring this? As I did not need it. So when it comes to springtime, the snow is still melting away up here in North Dakota, but we're also hopefully going to be sprucing up our garden here pretty soon. So how can we create some kind of outdoor oasis? Do you have any tips on that?
I do, yes. One thing is gardening is absolutely important. Every time I do a segment like this, I always say, I love the fact of planting things in your yard that you can use on a daily basis. So it's kind of like the gift that keeps on giving. So I would say for the exterior of your home, the two things that you could focus on is one, your garden. You always want to make sure that you plant things that you could basically put on your table. Tomatoes, cucumbers, things like that. Things that you can use again. The other thing to think about is the exterior of your home. Redoing the exterior of your home, because curb appeal, super important in any area, right? So one of the ways that you could spruce up the exterior of your home is by replacing your siding. Now, fiber cement siding is absolutely amazing by James Hardie. I absolutely love it. It's a great product. It basically gives you endless design possibilities, trusted protection, lasting beauty. They actually have their architectural collection, which is a modern look, sleek panels, nature-inspired textures. Some even look like wood. They also have their Color Plus technology. So there's about 700 colors to choose from. Low maintenance, durable, color that lasts. So whether you have maybe a classic colonial, maybe you have a craftsman looking home, diverse options. Some even have a 30-year warranty, which is awesome. So no matter what your home style is, you can certainly match it to that unique style. So you can go to jameshardie.com and find out more information about how to refresh the exterior of your home.
I'm just loving looking at those green lawns. I'm hoping we get that here in a couple months. Beautiful homes. So we want to make sure you are staying within your budget, of course, because it's always good to have a good budget. So what are some shopping and cost-saving tips? Of course, we're looking for all these household items online because I keep putting in the cart, in the cart, in the cart.
Right. Well, I am the queen of deals and steals. So before you buy anything, you must go to Slick Deals. Now, this is basically where shoppers go to find the best products and the best price.
Sweet.
It's a site, an app, a browser extension, and a loyalty program. So they have about 12 million unique users. They all vote and bet on the very best deals from the top retailers like Amazon, maybe Walmart. It's basically like having 12 million friends, and everybody helps share and understand the very best deals. Now, you can also do what you see here, which is create a deal alert. Now, this is amazing because you'll be notified when something that matches your criteria actually gets posted to the site. So let's say you maybe need an outdoor rug. It will actually notify you. All you need to do is go to slickdeals.net. But a great way to save money.
Thank you for that. I never even knew about that website. That's a great tip. Now that I know, you're going to save me a lot of money when I redo my living room. So one easy way to change things up is, of course, to add some color that fit with the season. So are there any great ideas on how to add color to the home? And of course, we want to celebrate that spring.
Absolutely. Okay. Wearing is the trend for the spring. Everybody loves these bright colors. Well, Puerto Rico and Ecos Paint has decided to bottle up the iconic Puerto Rico sunshine to create their first ever limited edition interior wall paint. Non-toxic, VOC free, They collaborated with the Pantone Color Institute, this gorgeous red hue of Puerto Rico sunshine. It could bring a pop of color into your space, maybe evoke that sense of adventure, maybe a little spontaneity, kind of like booking that trip to Puerto Rico. But if you can't get to Puerto Rico and you want to add this gorgeous color into your space, maybe you can do an accent wall for a pop of color, maybe even paint a cabinet or two to kind of give it a tropical refresh. All of these things are just as easy as booking your trip to Puerto Rico. So I would say if you're interested in going, hop on that plane. U.S. citizens do not even need a passport. Super easy to go. So if you're interested in bringing Puerto Rico into your space or going there personally, which I highly recommend, go to discoverpuertorico.com.
I think Anna and I we're good to go Puerto Rico. It sounds like a good little weekend trip. So I'll have to talk a little bit more about that. Well, thank you so much. I really appreciate all your tips. I'm going to jot them down and definitely do that. I love that website idea. That's great. Well, coming up on the Today Show, we have your daily dose of motivation.